16 naughty facts about sex. Sex succeeds in surprising and confusing even the most experienced of us. There are a whole lot of funny facts about sex that I can bet you have never heard. Before we get started with this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell button for notifications on our new uploads. Here are some extra spicy facts you probably never knew about sex. Sit still while we reveal some really naughty facts that are guaranteed to blow your mind to the moon and back. Number 16. Partners share the same DNA. It is only typical to be drawn to people with whom we share things like choices, family, music, values, or even your Starbucks order. However, are you aware that according to science, the person you end up marrying has the probability of being someone related to you? I mean, hereditarily speaking, a scientific study conducted on over 1,600 men and women discovered that married couples have fewer differences in their genetic makeup when compared to two people selected randomly on the street. It is relatively extraordinary that we all end up with someone whose DNA is a close match. Number 15. Shoe size does not equal penis size. Indeed, you must have heard at one time that a guy's shoes can also fit his third leg perfectly well. Most people have even gone to the extent of turning down proposals after a glance at a man's shoe. But thanks to scientists who valiantly explored the unmapped regions of the male anatomy, we now have proof that's not true. These scientists discovered that shoe size and penis size are two completely unrelated things for a fact. Various studies conducted on over 800 males in London, Canada, and even Korea found undeniably no connection between shoe size and penis lengths. So, when next time you hear someone boast about his size at the bar, do him a favor and sensitize him of his ignorance. Number 14. Penises once had spikes. Like seriously? How was this even ever possible? This just doesn't make any sense. Funny enough, this was a fact back in the day. The argument is that when humans still bore a resemblance to their primate ancestors, male penises were said to be concealed in penile spines or barbs made of keratin, the same substance that our fingernails are made of. These developments were removed from the human genome somewhere along the exciting genetic journey. Sadly, evolution did not really go well on the side of chimpanzees, cats, macaws, and mice. These animals still have spikes on their male genitalia even to date. Number 13. Watching The Notebook can make your marriage stronger. This is a really funny one, but according to a current study, romantic comedies just might be the top secret to marital delight. Scientists studied more than 100 couples who either watched movies or attended counseling about relationships for a period of 3 years. They discovered that watching movies and deliberating over the relationship in the film cut the divorce rate in half. So, if you're still baffled about what to do for your next date, go on and do your marriage a huge favor. Rent the most romantic movie you can find and get ready for some serious snuggle time. Number 12. Lower cholesterol can increase sexual performance. Folks, if there's one thing that will convince you to give up your alcoholic drink, it is this point right here. According to a 2014 study conducted on men who take medication to lower the cholesterol, high cholesterol leads to erectile dysfunction. However, with reduced cholesterol, the great news is you will not just see an improvement in your blood work, you'll also be able to enjoy better sex life. Now, this is definitely all about hitting two birds with one stone. Number 11. With blocked sinuses, you might want to consider masturbating. I'm not sure you heard this one, but when next your nose feels a bit stuffy, don't bother going to the pharmacy just yet. Here's a home therapy tip that will give you instant relief. An orgasm. Yep, you heard that right. A science-backed claim says that male ejaculation arouses the sensitive nervous system and, as a result, countless muscles in your body contract, including the ones right inside your nose. The outcome is some cleared sinuses. Regrettably, they haven't observed quite the same consequence in women. Not to worry, ladies, you can always keep investigating. Number 10. An apple a day keeps the sex unique. A study carried out back in 2011 fragmented a test group of women into two groups: apple eaters and non-apple eaters. Funny enough, the study revealed that the women who ate at least one apple every day impacted higher on the female sexual function index compared to those who didn't eat any apples at all. The apple eaters were carefully witnessed to be better in terms of desire and lubrication, and had more effective overall sexual libido. Hello, husbands! You should seriously start thinking of getting your wife a monthly delivery of a basket filled with apples. Number 9. Sex can temporarily wipe your memory. In 2011, there was an authentic case of a woman who underwent short-term memory loss right after orgasm. She was unable to remember events that happened in the last 24 hours before she climaxed. Not only that, but she also began having concerns handling new memories. Okay, so maybe this woman just had too many apples that day. Number 8. Engaging in snuggles after sex increases your satisfaction. Kisses, an affectionate conversation, and snuggles right after sex may be more than necessary to bolster satisfaction. A 2014 study recommends that doing any of these right after sex may be just as important as sex itself. As naughty as this sounds, when researchers asked couples to spend more time cuddling after lovemaking, they testified of higher than normal levels of sexual and general relationship satisfaction. Researchers explained that this could be the result of the hormone oxytocin, which is on the loose during sex and continues to be released with extended skin-to-skin contact. Number 7. You can orgasm from your nipples. Okay, this is some pretty naughty fact, but yes, science says nipple orgasms are actually a thing. During an MRI scan of a woman's brain, researchers found that the parts of the brain that lit up from nipple stimulation are the same parts that would light up from clitoral stimulation. In other words, frolicking with your nipples will give you the same prickly sensation as when you are rubbing your clitoris in a round motion. If you're in a subtle area, you might want to give your nipples a little more attention, I guess. Number 6. Using a condom makes no difference how long you last. Now, for people who believe they cannot stay longer during sex because they were using a condom, I guess you need to look elsewhere. According to science, having a condom on does not impact how long a man can last during sex. Another study enrolled about 500 couples from 5 different countries to note how long it takes for a male partner to achieve an orgasm. The average time for all male participants was just a little over 5 minutes. Another observation revealed that condom use made no difference in their length of time. So the next time some random guy tells you otherwise, go ahead and just kick him out of the room. Number 5. A woman's vagina can actually hold a guy's penis hostage. This sure sounds like horror. No doubt you probably must have heard horror stories of men and women getting stuck together in the course of having sex. Well, allow me to tell you that it is not as surprising as you think. The vagina muscles are pretty strong, and they actually have the ability to hold down with a lot of force on a man's penis. Long enough to cause an alarming sensation called penis captivus. Now, when this happens, it becomes impossible for the penis to be released from the vagina. When you try forcing yourselves apart, it could easily result in a deep cut in the vagina wall. Therefore, if this ever happens to you, do yourself a favor and just call the paramedics. Number 4. Most Americans have sexually transmitted diseases, STDs. A shocking revelation showed that about 42% of healthy Americans between the age of 18 and 59 have had some form of HPV or human papillomavirus at one time or another. Not to worry, most of the strains of HPV are harmless and can remain inactive for years. They can even go away completely on their own. Well, this is the more reason to use condoms, guys. Number 3. Faking it is not always a bad thing. The clear truth about a faked orgasm may be the woman is not enjoying the sex or wants it to be over. Anyway, sometimes putting on a show is part of the adventure as well. Sex is a performance, and for some people, they cannot have fun without making a mountain out of a molehill and being over the top with things. So, it is also important to declare that faking orgasms is not only made for women. Yup, men do it all the time and for the same reasons that women do. Number 2. Semen is diet-friendly. Gross but true, a single serving or one swallow of semen naturally fills up around 1 teaspoon and the average calorie intake is about 15 to 20 calories per tablespoon. So you have no need to worry about your diet anymore. Just take a spoonful of semen and head on to grab a snack afterward, and you would be as good as new. Number 1. One country has an impressively hyperactive sex life. Guess who has the most sex of anyone in the whole world? Drum roll, please! It is the Greeks. They have sex on average 138 times a year. Now that's like 3 times every single week. Anyway, according to Disney, they are mostly descendants of the gods, so there is absolutely nothing shocking there. So, there you have it, 16 naughty facts about sex. Which one of these facts do you consider to be naughtiest? Are there other facts not listed here? Share your observations, questions, and thoughts in the comments section below. If this video was insightful, don't forget to like this video. Please, go on and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button to be notified whenever we upload new videos like this one. That's it for me, guys. Don't forget to stay safe and classy, and I will see you in the next video.